Hey Marvel fans! Today we have some exciting news straight from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's finally here, the official cast list for Avengers Doomsday. This is not a drill. Marvel has just announced the cast for their upcoming blockbuster, Avengers Doomsday. And let me tell you, this is huge! Get ready to see some familiar faces and some new ones joining the MCU. We're talking heavy hitters, fan favorites, and some surprises that are going to blow your mind. I'm so hyped to dive into this with you guys. So buckle up, and let's break down this epic cast list. First up, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Robert Downey Jr., returning as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. I mean, come on, did you really think they'd do an Avengers movie without him? RDJ Iron Man, he's the godfather of this whole cinematic universe. His performance is what kicked off this whole crazy ride over a decade ago, and honestly, I don't think the MCU would be the same without him. But the big question is, how is Tony Stark back? We last saw him, well, making the ultimate sacrifice in Endgame. Did he somehow survive? Are we getting a multiversal Tony? Is this a flashback? Knowing Marvel, it's probably going to be a while before we get any concrete answers. But the possibilities here, the theories we can cook up, it's enough to make my head spin. I'm dying to know what they have planned for Tony in this film. Will he be mentoring a new generation of heroes? Or will he be wrestling with the trauma of his past battles? Whatever it is, you know RDJ is going to bring his A-game, and I for one cannot wait. And we're not done with the returning heavyweights. Chris Evans is back as Captain America, and this is a big one, guys. After that perfect ending in Endgame, seeing Steve Rogers pick up the shield again is something I didn't think we'd see. But hey, I'm not complaining. Now I know what you're thinking, didn't old man Steve pass the shield to Sam Wilson? He did, and that's what makes this so intriguing. Are we going to see both Captain Americas in this film? Will there be some kind of conflict or tension between them? Are we talking about a different Captain America from another dimension? The dynamic between Sam and Steve has always been a highlight of the Captain America movies, and to see that explored further in Avengers Doomsday is super exciting. And let's be real, seeing Chris Evans back in the stars and stripes is always a win in my book. I can't wait to see what kind of emotional depth and leadership he brings to this already stacked team. Speaking of returns we never thought we'd see, Scarlett Johansson is back as Black Widow. Now, this one comes with a whole other layer of intrigue. We know Natasha Romanoff sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone in Endgame, so how is she back in the picture? Is this a prequel, perhaps set between Civil War and Infinity War? Dealing with some kind of alternate timeline or multiversal shenanigans? Or could this be a flashback exploring Natasha's past? Knowing Marvel's penchant for keeping secrets, it could be anything. I'm really hoping Doomsday dives deeper into Natasha's character and gives her the screen time she deserves. She's always been this enigmatic figure, and I think there's still so much we don't know about her past and her motivations. Plus, Scarlett Johansson just kills it as Black Widow. She brings this incredible blend of strength and vulnerability to the role. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where things get really crazy. Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine. Yes, you heard that right. The man, the myth, the adamantium claws himself is finally joining the MCU. This has been a dream casting for fans for years, and I still can't believe it's actually happening. Now, we don't know how Wolverine is going to be integrated into the MCU's established continuity. Is this the same Wolverine from the Fox movies, somehow crossing over into the MCU? Or is this a completely new version of the character? Either way, the potential here is off the charts. Imagine Wolverine teaming up with the Avengers, battling alongside Captain America and Iron Man. Picture him trading barbs with Deadpool, maybe even throwing down in a friendly, or not-so-friendly, sparring match. And let's not forget about the X-Men. Wolverine's inclusion could be our first real glimpse into how Marvel plans to introduce mutants into the MCU. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. And the hits just keep on coming. Ryan Reynolds is officially bringing his signature brand of fourth-wall-breaking humor to the MCU as Deadpool. That's right, the Merc with a Mouth himself is joining Earth's mightiest heroes, and I don't think the MCU is ready for the level of chaos he's about to unleash. Deadpool in an Avengers movie is something I never knew I needed, but now I can't imagine it any other way. His irreverent humor, his constant breaking of the fourth wall, his tendency to just obliterate any sense of seriousness. He's going to shake things up in a big way, and I am here for it. Imagine Deadpool cracking wise during a tense battle, or making fun of the Avengers' dramatic poses. Picture him trying to sell Iron Man a chimichanga in the middle of a fight. The possibilities for comedy are endless. But let's not forget, Deadpool's also a skilled fighter with a tragic backstory. I'm hoping we get to see some of that emotional depth come through in Doomsday, even if it's sandwiched between chimichanga jokes and pop culture references. He may not be wielding a beer gut anymore, but Chris Hemsworth is back as the God of Thunder, Thor Odinson. After his journey of self-discovery and love and thunder, I'm really interested to see where Thor's head is at in Doomsday. Is he still searching for his place in the universe, or has he finally found a sense of peace? Thor's gone through a lot in the MCU, losing his family, his homeworld, and even himself for a while there. But through it all, he's always come out stronger, funnier, and more powerful. I'm hoping Doomsday allows Thor to showcase his full range as a character, the stoic warrior, the goofy friend, the heartbroken god. And of course, we can't forget about his incredible power. Thor's always been one of the strongest Avengers, and I can't wait to see him unleash his full might against whatever threat they're facing in this film. Bring on the lightning! Get ready to geek out, Marvel fans, because this next one is a doozy. John Krasinski is joining the MCU as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. This has been at the top of fan casting wish lists for years, and seeing it become a reality is honestly surreal. Krasinski has the perfect blend of intelligence, charm, and subtle humor to bring Reed Richards to life. Plus, his real-life wife, Emily Blunt, is playing Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman in the film. Talk about a power couple, both on and off screen. I'm so excited to see how Marvel introduces the Fantastic Four into the established MCU. Will they be from another universe? Or have they always been here, operating in secret? Either way, the possibilities for stories are endless. Speaking of Sue Storm, let's talk about the amazing Emily Blunt joining the MCU as the Invisible Woman. Blunt is such a talented actress, and I have no doubt she's going to absolutely kill it as Sue. She can do it all: action, drama, comedy, you name it. I'm really interested to see the dynamic between Sue and Reed in this film. They're one of the most iconic couples in comic book history, and I'm hoping we get to see the full depth of their relationship, the love, the support, the occasional disagreements that come with being married to a super genius who can stretch his body to impossible lengths. And let's not forget about Sue's powers. She's incredibly powerful in her own right, able to turn invisible, create force fields, and even blast enemies with energy. I can't wait to see her unleash her full potential alongside the rest of the Fantastic Four and the Avengers. He's big, he's green, and he's back for more smashing. Mark Ruffalo is returning as Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk, in Avengers Doomsday. After the events of Endgame, I'm curious to see where Bruce's head is at. He finally managed to merge his mind and body, becoming Professor Hulk. But what does that mean for his future? Is he still struggling with the trauma of his past? Or has he finally found a sense of peace and control? I'm hoping Doomsday explores the duality of Bruce and Hulk, showing us both the brilliant scientist and the raging monster within. And of course, we're all here for the epic Hulk smash moments. I can't wait to see him go toe-to-toe with whatever threat the Avengers are facing in this film. Get ready for an inferno, because Michael B. Jordan is back in the MCU, but not as Killmonger. This time he's taking on the role of Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. Now I know what you're thinking. Didn't he already play a fiery character in the MCU? Yes, he did, and he absolutely crushed it as Killmonger in Black Panther. But seeing him take on a completely different role, especially one as iconic as the Human Torch, is incredibly exciting. Jordan is a phenomenal actor, and I have no doubt he's going to bring his A-game to Johnny Storm. He's got the charisma, the swagger, and the acting chops to pull off both the comedic and dramatic aspects of the character. Plus, who doesn't love a good fire pun? I'm really hoping we get to see some fun interactions between Johnny and the rest of the cast, especially Thor. Can you imagine the banter between the God of Thunder and the Human Torch? It would be legendary. That's the incredible cast for Avengers Doomsday. What do you think about these casting choices? Are you as hyped as I am? Let us know in the comments below which character you're most excited to see. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Marvel updates. Until next time, stay super.